welcome to Zionized. I'm Hattie McLeod, and I am here with Dacia Holliday. She's a spoken word artist and poet. Dacia, why don't you tell me a little bit about your evolution as a writer? You've been writing for a while. Tell me about your story.
I have been writing for a while. I think it's been the last little while that I've really listened to what I'm writing. I really started writing as a child and kind of made little books that kids make and make stories that way, and I really was able to tap into this part that didn't edit anything. And then my writing really transformed when I was an adolescent, and when I was a teenager I really went in deep inside, and writing kind of transformed in that it became a way of surviving, and it became a way of connecting myself, not only to myself but to the world around me. I was sexually assaulted at 16 and again at 17, and that was when I really began to write. I wanted to write to tell my story. I wanted to write to express my pain. It was just so overwhelming that I really needed to let it out.
Winged women. Bird women take flight, jumping off of wraparound porches and skyscrapers. Bird women come home with their spirit mouths, heart mouths, and love mouths full to feed. As bird women, women of this world, we fill our beaks to overflowing to nourish all of the little ones, the children and jobs, and not to mention all of their open mouths, hands, and spirits.
You use kind of your poetry as a platform to share your story. How do you feel that fits into the larger kind of community of the growing community in Salt Lake of poetry and, slam poetry and, spoken word performance? How do you feel that you fit into that larger community?
I don't feel like I fit in, to be quite honest. After that initial reading, I flirted with it, and I didn't know how to embody it. I didn't know how to own it. And so for a long time, I didn't read in public. And it's not until I could feel it. I could feel like I was reading this book about prosperity, and one of the questions was, how are you withholding from the universe, from your community? And I thought of these poems that I have that I stopped sharing. I stopped reading in public. And so I really wanted to open that up. And I really kind of struggled with that I don't read like everybody else. I don't have the same content that other people have. My content's very personal, and I'm really scared of bringing things up that people don't want to hear. People don't want to hear about sexual assault. People don't want to hear about incest in families, but this is where I came from, and this is all that comes to me. And I've really learned how to not edit what comes to me, because these poems come to me because I have the ability to articulate what needs to be said. And so I'm beginning to listen to that more and trust it and just own it and go with it and love it, because that's all we need, So when you say fit in, I'm carving my own space.
For you. That's really interesting. Well, thank you so much, Dacia.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks for watching Zionized. Make sure to check back next week.